welcome to this full body calisthenics workout. I've prepared an amazing routine for you today where we'll work our full body strength and there will be a chance to also work on your arm balances today. I hope you enjoy this practice. Let's get started. Let's start our practice by warming up our wrists in a tabletop position. So we meet on our fours. Make sure your index fingers are pointing forward and your arms are straight. Then lean into your fingertips and only lift your palm off the floor. So your weight should be in your knuckles. And then we lower. We lift, go high, and then lower. Make sure you don't lean back, so you really have some weight working here to strengthen the forearms and the wrists. And we'll go a little bit faster here. 4, 10, 9, lean forward, don't skip on me. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, very nice, and 1. Exhale, lower, shake your hands out. Whenever you have any wrist pain in your practice, you can come onto your fists or do the exercise on your forearms. So we will warm up them a little bit more. Make sure your fingertips now turn out to the outside of your mat or to your sides. Hands a little bit closer together, and then we start with some circles. Leaning forward to the side and back. And then we go into the other direction. Really working the wrists. Make sure we don't injure them. And then we meet back. Turn your fingertips around, shake them out. Maybe circle a little bit. Nice. And before we go any further, we will warm up our spine too with some cat and cows. Inhale, lift your heart, lift your gaze, pull your shoulder blades together. Exhale, chin to your chest, round your spine, push the mat away. Remember this position, we will need it in a lot of positions today. Inhale, lift your heart. Look to the sky. Exhale, round your spine. Push the mat away, tuck your tailbone, push your hips forward. We go 3 more times on your own. Take your time with this, feeling into your back. And exhale, slowly release. Nice. From here, walk your knees a little bit further back. And then we will lean forward, engage your glutes. We start with some push-ups today. Engage your glutes. Make sure you have one line from your thigh into your spine, so you're not in this kind of situation, but you're really engaging through the core. Imagine you want to pull your ribs in. It's not so beautiful doing that like this, but it's necessary to have a good form. Now, lean forward, slowly start bending your elbows close to your body, lowering down, and then we meet on our belly. Beautiful. Now, if you can push back up on your knees, then go and do that, or your chest come back however, and you do the negatives. So you take your time wherever you are. We start again on the top, push out of your hands, make sure your armpits turn forward, engage your glutes, tucking your pelvis. Exhale, we lower on 5, going very slowly 4, building the strength in the triceps, 3, 2, and 1. We meet on our belly. If you can push back up, go for it, push. And then however you find your way into your starting position. You do it 2 more times, slowly. Lower down, bend your elbows. Negatives are a great way to build strength for your push-ups. We meet back on the top and we do one last. The more you do the negatives, the sooner you will get your full push-ups. 4 more, 3, hold, 2, and 1. Lower down into your belly, engaging through the core, engage your glutes. If you can, push back up. And then sit onto your heels. Take a moment. Shake out your wrists. Relax. Maybe circle your shoulders around. And then we meet on our belly for some back work. All the positions we are doing right now are great if you're working towards handstand and arm balances. So this is really the basic, the strength you will need to build up to your arm balances, and you will feel so much more confident in them if you do the exercises we're doing right now. So come onto your belly, lift your arms by your side, push your feet down into the mat, and then lift your heart. Nice. Lift it a little bit higher. Exhale, we lower. Inhale, lift 5. Exhale, lower. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Nice. Plant your hands and then engage your core, engage your glutes. Try pushing up back into your starting position from push up, and then we meet sitting on your heels. Take a moment, relax. For our next exercise, we meet in a squat. So open your knees to the side, sit as deep as you can today. And maybe for going a little bit deeper, you have to lift your heels up. But that's okay. You can work the ankle mobility over time. Just come back to this practice, and the more often you do it, the easier it will get. Make sure you engage your glutes so you push the knees out to your sides. Inhale, really, really strongly pushing the knees out, working the hip mobility here. And then interlace your fingers behind your head, open the elbows to the side, and then we will do some deep squat mobility exercises here. Push out of your heels, lift your hips coming into a half forward fold. You maybe have to turn your toes a little bit further forward. Lift your heart, straight spine. Exhale, bend your legs, sit it back, down. Inhale, push out of your heels, lift your hips back. Imagine you want to push the hips back and your heart forward. Exhale, we sit down. Open the knees, engage your glutes. Inhale, we lift for 5. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, hips back, heart forward. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, deeply working the hips, the ankles, and your back. For 3 more. 2. And the last one. Sit down into your deep squat, whatever version you have today. Holding for 5. Push the knee out, hands in front of you. 4. Straight spine. 3, 2, and 1. Exhale with your hand or without, lower down, and then we meet sitting on the floor. So for a little bit of core, now we have done shoulders, we have done the hips, we will work the core now. Feet hip-width apart, knees in. Version 1, you can hold your thighs and lift your feet up for a supported boat pose. Or version 2, extend your arms forward, bend your legs, lift your heart, straight spine. Toes pointing, and then we hold. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, plant your feet down, bring your hands behind your back, underneath your shoulders, feet hip-width apart, and then push your hips up to the ceiling, engaging through the glutes. Push out of your shoulders, don't collapse. Exhale, lower. Inhale, we lift the legs. Point your toes, either hold your thighs or work on time and extend your arms. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feet down, reverse tabletop, lift your hips, strong glutes, maybe gaze up to the sky. And we lower. Now we flow this time, boat pose. Inhale, push, reverse tabletop. Exhale, boat pose. Inhale, reverse tabletop. For 10, 9, 8, 7, nice, keep it going. 6, beautiful. Hip flexors working, core working, also shoulders in your reverse tabletop. 4 more, let's go. 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, sit down, relax, take a moment. Maybe do some movement that feels good for you right now. And then we will do one more exercise. And this wouldn't be in calisthenics class if you wouldn't add an arm balance today. And our arm balance today will be the side crow. So we've worked our shoulders, we've worked our core and the hip flexors. To prepare for the twist, we will meet in a squat on your toes. Hands in front of your heart, challenging the balance. And then bring the left elbow to the right knee. And then the further you can bring the elbow down, maybe you help with the right hand and do swiggle the elbow and the triceps a little bit closer to the floor, deeply twisting, hands together. Try pushing your elbow against the knee. Twist a little bit deeper, holding here for 3, 2, last one. Inhale, come back to the middle. Hands in front of your heart, twisting to the other side. Right elbow to left knee. Maybe you have to help with the left hand. Push your legs to the side. Bring the triceps as far as you can down. Hands together, looking to the left side, twisting deeply. Holding here for 3. Don't collapse in your spine, stay straight. Challenging the toes a little bit here too. Last one. Inhale, come back to the middle. So now we will add the arm balance. We meet on our toes. I will turn to you so you can see me. And then we will start with the right side. So left elbow to the right knee. Place it there. And then think the further you can bring the elbow down, the easier it gets, because your leg is a little bit relaxing on your triceps. Place your hands down onto the floor. Make sure the fingertips are turning to the side. They are turning away from your hips. You want to have your index fingers pointing forward and your armpits turning forward. And then you think you have glue on your right thigh, connecting your elbow with the thigh, and it never leaves this place. So keep your feet together. Lean forward as far as you can. And then lift your hips up first of all. Maybe you have to walk your feet a little bit to the side. Bend your elbows. And then maybe first you lift the left foot up. And then maybe you stay here. Just bending your arms is already really challenging for the arm strength. In this position, you want to think you're doing a push-up. You really want to bend the elbows. You keep the legs in the twist. Lean forward. Maybe lift one leg, and then maybe you lift the other leg too. And you look forward, not down, to not lose the balance. And your fingertips help you to grab the floor. And this is like everything. The more often you try, the easier it gets. At first, I know it's a little bit hard to find the balance, the placement of your elbow on the leg. Some people like it more by the knee, some people like it closer. You have to kind of play a little bit. All right, so let's try the other side. Same thing, hands shoulder width apart, so they are not here, they're not too close. A lot of people put them too close together. Index fingers pointing to the left side, knees to the front, right elbow to the outside of your left leg, and then we lean forward, thinking of a push-up position in your arms. Maybe lift one foot, and then maybe you hold here. And maybe for today, that's all you do. That's a great place to start. We come in, maybe lift one foot, maybe lift the other, and then we hold. And then we come out, Take a moment to relax. This is calisthenics. We're doing body weight workout. So it's like in the gym. If you're doing sets, you come into a position, you come out, you take a rest, and then we'll try again. So maybe pause your video, take a rest, and then when you're ready, come back. I would recommend you try at least 3 to 5 times to really work the strength and the balance. Also, it's a little bit of a head thing. If you're scared of falling, falling is part of the practice. And the floor is not so far away from you. It's maybe this distance. If you want, you could put a cushion underneath your head, and then you maybe feel a little bit safer. And if you want to progress from there, I have another suggestion for you. Coming into your side crowd pose, right knee and the left elbow, and then maybe you want to extend the left leg forward. Nice. Or bend the left leg and straighten the right. And then you can play a little bit around with extending the leg, opening, closing, and it's a lot of things to explore here. So have fun, try whatever you want to try. Maybe just lifting one foot, maybe lifting both, maybe extending the legs. Take your time and play a little bit. And then when you're ready to cool down, let's come onto your fours, lower down onto your belly, extend the right arm to the side, bend the left leg, and then twist your chest open towards the sky. Step your left foot behind the right leg for a beautiful twist to relax and release. And then you do the other side, extend the left arm out, bending the right knee, step it behind the left. Got a good crack there in my spine. That felt so good. And then we meet back on our bellies. Come back onto your fours. Maybe give your wrists some love. Stretch them out. Thank you so much for joining me today for this practice. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, show me with a thumbs up. And I will see you soon on the mat.